As a beginner YouTuber, there are a lot of mistakes I made that really slowed down my growth process here on YouTube. And so today I'm going to be giving you some of those mistakes because I really don't want you to make those same mistakes. So that's what we're going to be doing on this channel today. And before we continue, if you don't know me, hi there guys, welcome back. My name is Karima. So on this channel we create content on how to be a content creator, especially if you're a beginner YouTuber, how you can really improve your audience on YouTube and how you can navigate your journey here on YouTube. The very first mistake I made was having an inconsistent posting schedule. When I started YouTube, I was just doing things randomly. I was posting videos here and there. I really didn't have a consistent posting schedule, and this really brought down my growth on YouTube. So as a YouTuber, you want to make sure that before you start posting, you already plan on how many videos you want to post and how often you want to post, or what hour of the day you want to post your video. The second mistake I made was ignoring my video quality. It is better to have a good audio quality than to have a good video quality and your audio, people can't even hear what you're saying. So when it comes to video quality, the most important thing I'm going to tell you is for you to make sure that you have good and clear audio sound. The third mistake I made was ignoring the SEO and some keywords. SEO means search engine optimization. Like, I just jumped on to YouTube and started posting videos without even knowing the hashtags, the tags that were more popular, the keywords means those words that are mostly used by your audience. You want to know how to learn how to cook probably spaghetti or fried rice. So what you need to ask yourself is, what are those words that you are going to use to be able to help you find this video you're looking for? For me, I'm going to type in how to prepare jollof rice. So you need to look for those keywords, those attractive words, or those most commonly used words that people are going to be using. So let me know in the comment section. I am going to create a video to know exactly the kind of video titles or the kind of keywords you want to make sure that it is included in your video title. My fourth mistake was not engaging with my audience. Like, your audience are the reason why you're on YouTube, so why will you not be engaging with them? Like, I'm asking this question to myself. So that was the mistake I made. I never used to engage with my audience. Whenever they send me a message, I wasn't responding on time, and that alone, my engagement to really drop. So you want to make sure you engage with your audience. Immediately you see a question on your comment section, you want to be fast, you want to respond with the speed of light. The tip I'm going to be giving you is to respond in a way that is going to create some kind of some kind of discussion or something, because when you start engaging your viewers, the algorithm is going to see that there's some engagement going on here. I guess this is good content and we should probably push it forward, and that is really going to help your channel. The fifth is trying to be perfect. Like, I used to spend hours upon hours trying to make sure my hair is okay. I'm not a makeup person, so that was one thing that took a lot of my time. Instead of spending more time creating video, to shoot videos, you don't need to shoot it just once. Okay, you need to shoot it over and over. Keep on practicing your videos in front of the camera. It makes you to become more comfortable. You speak fluently, you speak like you're talking to somebody, not like you're counting your words. So you want to look for that thing that makes you want to try to be so perfect. Mine was trying to always look so snatched in my video, even though I'm not that kind of person. It is nice to look good in front of the mirror, but if it is something that takes more of your time than actually producing your videos, then I think you should look for another way to go about it. So I'm a mom of two, and my girls are quite very energetic and really kind of noisy. The least free time I want to have to create, I just want to jump on to start creating videos. But I used to take that time to do my makeup, put my powder, do my setting and everything, and before I finish doing all the makeup and everything, the time I had was already gone and the noise just kept on. So that was one thing that stopped me from really creating content consistently, and it affected my growth on YouTube. So you want to just look for a way to have some kind of balance between being perfect and creating your videos. But still, this is just my own humble opinion. or rather it was just one of the main mistakes I think, or the main reason, or the main errors I think really slowed down my growth process here on YouTube, because this made me to be inconsistent and it later on affected my journey on YouTube. But before I continue, please do not forget to give me a like and subscribe to this video, so that it's going to help me to grow and encourage me to keep creating content like this. The seed mistake was trying to copy other YouTubers. Like, why are you trying to copy other YouTubers? Yes, you need to like do your search on YouTube and know what is trending in your niche, and you kind of like copy. I won't really say copy their topic. You do your own research on that particular topic and you come, because someone once told me that whatever you think is already there is nothing in this life that you think that is not already online. So everything on the item you come up with is already online, so you just need to go search, read articles, and see how you can really make your own article or your own content unique from another person's own. So don't try to copy other YouTubers, probably maybe because of the way they talk, because of the way they make their funny gestures, because of the way. It's good to admire them and want to be like them, but not like copying them. Like I really admire Kelechi Bemena a lot, but I'm not a beauty person like her. I'm not, she's into beauty and lifestyle, and she talks really well, so I'm not going to try to like repeat how she's talking and and everything. I'm also going to try to like learn from her and see the aspect of who she is to help me improve who I am. So what you want to do is just for you to do research and try to improve the person you are. Try to be your own unique person in the millions of YouTubers out there, because it is that difference that is going to make you unique, and that is going to call those who are supposed to watch you to come to your content. So you want to make sure that you stop copying people and just try to find your own space, find your own unique person, and bring out that originality in you. Because when people find out that originality in you, that's what's going to keep them coming back to you. They are going to relate to you, and your content will be interesting to them, and it's going to keep calling them back to you. Monetization obsession, my 7th error I made. Like what the laughter. This was something that really affected me. I think this was even one of the reasons why I stopped creating. I just jumped in on YouTube and started creating videos without really having a backup plan or a plan on how to go through. Yes, everybody comes to YouTube because of the money, or they want to get monetized, but being obsessed about monetization is really not the way to go about it. And I was obsessed about being monetized, and when it did not happen, really affected me. As you can see, there are so many other ways you can make money on YouTube without actually being monetized, and so you shouldn't just fix your mind on keep money out of YouTube by only being monetized. There are other ways in which you can actually make money on YouTube and not being obsessed on monetization. Before you know it, you're going to lose the motivation to create content and all that, and it's really going to affect your growth. So you don't want to make monetization an obsession. A word from the wise is sufficient. You get why? My 7th mistake would be me not investing in basic equipment. Like when I started YouTube, guys, I just started YouTube because I saw other people starting YouTube, and they were like, with just your mobile phone you can start up YouTube. I didn't really pay much attention about my lighting, and most importantly microphone. I was using my phone's microphone. I am not saying my phone's microphone is not good, but you need to make sure if you're recording with your phone's microphone, you're actually in a very quiet environment. Just my house alone is noisy on its own. The 2 girls I have, a lot of work. Immediately you start, you want to make sure that you struggle. I know you're coming into YouTube because you want to make money, but you need to struggle to make sure you invest in basic equipment. At least your first investment, even before your ring light or your light, should be your microphone. Next thing is ignoring my analytics. And why do I hate analytics? Because it has to do with maths. Like maths and I have always been the enemies since in school. I am really not good in math, not to talk of analysis in math, not to talk of when I saw YouTube analytics, I was just like, they don't come again with this math issue. interested, but trust me, you want to learn how to read YouTube analytics, because there are a lot of things from YouTube analytics that it's really going to help you increase your visibility and push your channel out there. For example, YouTube analysis explains to you or shows you the number of people watching your video, or the people watching your video, the hour they watched your video, and which country you have most of your viewers belong to. Probably maybe you were creating content for female viewers, but when you check your analysis, the analysis might, or is it analysis or analytic, might show that majority of your content are male creators. So you will want to go over to start creating content for your male viewers. But if you keep on creating content for yourself and you're not actually reading your analytics, you might not really get that information, and you keep creating content that people are not watching, and then you say you're not growing and things like that. Maybe the content you're creating are being watched mostly by people in your country. For example, my country is Cameroon. Maybe I'm creating content thinking that people in Cameroon are watching my content. More of my viewers are from Cameroon, meanwhile majority of them are in the US. So if your majority of them are in the US, what you have to do is that you have to make sure you upload your videos at the hours, like the time zone of the country that watch your videos more. Like for example, if my videos are being watched by US viewers, I want to make sure I upload my videos probably very early in the morning, which is about in the afternoon for me from my country, or probably during their lunch hour, or in the evening when they are getting back from work. I really advise you learn how to read your YouTube analytics. And the last but not the least is giving up. In fact, you see that giving up, delete it. In fact, right now I'm going to my system unit in my head and I'm clicking the word delete, deleting the word giving up in my system unit right here. Like, you don't want to give up too soon, like seriously, because YouTube needs a lot. When I say a lot, I mean like a lot of patience. A lot of people come to YouTube and say, I got monetized 2 weeks after I started YouTube, 1 month after I started YouTube, 6 months after I started YouTube, and you think if you just jump on YouTube, you are going to be that lucky. Everyone's luck is not the same, and if that doesn't happen to you, if you don't get monetized after 6 weeks, after 1 week, after 1 month, after 6 months, you just give up like, this thing's not working, just like what I did. I'm telling you from experience, giving up should not be an option, or giving up too soon should not be an option for you. So when you're getting into YouTube, you need to know that you need to put in the patience. In fact, there is patience in everything. It's just the same like when you grow a plant, you need to be patient for it to start germinating, growing up before start producing the fruit. And when it produces the fruit, you don't just cut it immediately. You need to wait for it to get ripe before you harvest it. So it's just the same with YouTube. You need to invest, or you need to plant your energy, your knowledge, your values into it. And if it is not working immediately, then just give it time and patience. So these are the mistakes I made, and I really hope you too don't make that same mistake. Don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section to let me know which of these points are really affecting you. But subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to share with your loved ones. And while you're at that, don't forget to click on the screen, and I am going to see you in my next video.